Hey y'all, how's it going? It is Monday. I love Mondays actually. Some people like Garfield Grumpcat Mondays, but I actually love Mondays. Today is episode 13. Episode 13 of Expand Your Preschool Program in 2019, 30 tips in 30 days. And I am just loving this series. I love that I'm having so many of you send me messages, asking me a little deeper questions. I love that you all are participating. And so, hey, if you know someone who should be here with us, let them know to join our group. If you're joining me, say, hey, Erin, what's up? Let me know that you're here. I always love to know who is on these lives with me, so we can chat. Yeah, if you know anyone who should be here with us, tell them. Say, hey, you're missing out, y'all, and invite them to be part of our Teach Preschool Dance Tribe. So if you've stumbled upon me somehow as well, my name is Erin Bird, and I am a dance studio strategist, as well as the owner of a mobile dance company here in California. But I have taught across the country, and I have clients all across the country as well. So if you're joining me, say, hey, Erin, let me know that you're here. I always want to know who's with me. And today we are talking about, okay, let me back it up just a second. So we had talked about mobile program and how a mobile program, adding these preschool classes or even after school classes, can really impact your program in an amazing way, and that you can add students like magic into your program without ever having to add classes in your studio space and or expand your studio space, because you're getting outside the four walls of your studio. And so we've talked about our hit list marketing system, and within our hit list marketing system, we have a couple different, I call them buckets. Bucket A is those go-to schools that you really want to go after first. And we talked about why faith-based schools are typically your first bucket A choices. And then we have those bucket B choices, which are more of like corporate schools that are going to take some more effort for you to get into, a little bit more, not extreme amount, but they are going to require that you pay them a percentage to be there, which is smart of them. They're in business to make money as well. So we can't look upon them like, oh, you're trying to take my money. Here's the thing. We're all in business to make money. So I don't ever look at it like, well, they want my money. I just look at it, does this make sense for me financially, and what percentage are they asking? But we talked about that yesterday in episode number 12. So today in episode number 13, we are going to that CD bucket. And what do I mean by CD? Well, here's the thing. A lot of communities have preschool programs now in their public school system, right? It's part of the Preschool for All initiative, which is working its way here in our country. And so you're going to find that a lot of public school districts are going to start, if they have not already, offering preschool inside their public elementary schools. So what does this mean for you? It means more opportunity. But the part that I want to stress to y'all today is that those public school contracts, or even Head Start, let's say, those contracts are going to take you a lot of effort and a lot of time and a lot of red tape to get through, okay? And so I never suggest for my clients to try to focus their time and their energy on those contracts first. And here's why. Because one, length of time. Again, if you know me, if we've talked, if you've listened to any of the things that I do, you will know that I am all about the quickest path to cash, right? And so if we know that a contract for a public school district, a school district, is going to take us a long amount of time to get, I don't want to be sitting there with no cash rolling in the bank while I'm wishing and hoping and praying and working towards, right, this sort of contract. And so I am a firm believer in, let's go ahead and get your name known. Let's get you known, right, within the preschool industry, right, and your community, your preschool community in your area. Build up your brand on that side, because for a public school district or for a Head Start regional area to pick you up, they need to know that your program serves that preschool age well, and that you understand them, and that you're more than just a dance company. And I know that might sound funny, but it's the truth. And so start working on your business and growing your business with those A bucket, B bucket. And once you have a really great foundation with those and you're known in your community, then you can work on, hey there, I'm so glad that you're joining. So you can work on those larger contracts. And I have a lot of times people who come to me and say, but Erin, my area has gotten really hit hard economically, and so I'm finding that the public school system is taking over some of the preschool opportunities. Or another thing is they say, well, there's just such a high number of government assistance being had in even the privatized side. Know that it's coming. Know that the public schools have probably been working on implementing, but they also have to receive funding for that. And as we all know, here is another reason why I do not bank on the contracts that I have for the public school systems to be long-term 10-year relationships. Because if funding goes, we're the first ones to go. We all know it. We've all seen it where arts education gets cut out of the mix, the budget, soon as the budgets get cut, right? And so I am a firm believer in making sure that the foundation of your business is not those public school contracts. Because I would hate for you to make that your foundation, and then all of a sudden that foundation, that rug gets pulled out from underneath you. So if you can build a strong foundation over multiple centers, sprinkle it across, right? And get yourself a strong foundation within that community and build your reputation, then you can take on some of these public school contracts if you have the capacity to serve. And that's another thing that we will talk about. We won't talk about it today, but we're going to chat about in an upcoming episode, your capacity to serve. And what does that mean? And what does that mean? And so I'm going to leave you with that today. My tip about today is about preschool contracts and Head Start contracts. They can absolutely happen for you, y'all. They can happen, but they take a lot of work. They take a lot of time and commitment, right? And making sure that we're going through, there's a big process to do that. And so why start there? Don't make yourself work harder, work smarter. So if we go back to the last 2 episodes, we talked about how do we work smarter, get cash rolling in the bank, build your business, or this program, I should say. And then once you've reached that level of success and have a great foundation to your business, absolutely go after these other contracts. But I'm not a believer of going for them right out the gate, because you need to build your brand and your reputation, and they need to know why you are the person to give this sort of contract to, okay? Because with that contract comes a lot of responsibility. Typically, there's a lot of logistics involved as far as serving multiple sites for them within a certain short amount of time. And so we need to make sure that we have the capacity to serve. So we're going to talk about that tomorrow. So before we jump off today, I do want to remind y'all about the 100K Preschool Dance Blueprint Workshop. Now, a lot of people have been sending me a few little messages here and there about different questions. What is it all about? All that good stuff. So right now I want to run down for y'all real quick, if you don't mind. I want to go through a few of the logistics for that event. So the event itself is March 30th and 31st in Atlanta. Okay, and I'm super excited about this because 2 things, y'all. I've never been to Atlanta, so I'm super excited to come to Atlanta and visit. One of the things you might have heard me say or know about me is that I love to travel. I absolutely love it. I don't care if I am traveling in a car, in a train, on a plane, on a boat. I love to travel. I just love going and seeing new things, seeing communities, seeing how they thrive, seeing how they grow, seeing how they work, right? Whether it's here in the States, whether it's in another country. I absolutely love it. I think I have a little bit of a gypsy soul. So that being said, I am excited about coming to Atlanta. Now, in Atlanta, it will be a Saturday and Sunday workshop. It will be all day from 9 to 5, both days, okay? So if you're looking at logistics and how can this work for me, know that the workshop is going to run full day from 9 to 5 each day. It will be packed full of content. You are going to walk away with the exact blueprint that you need to launch or grow a lucrative mobile program. Step by step, all the marketing strategies we use, all the proven templates and scripts I'm going to share with you. We're going to go through all of those fun, or not so fun, nitty-gritty of what requirements are there of you to do something like this. And the other thing that's huge is knowing what sells right now. Knowing what sells right now, what is going to get you the easy yeses from those preschool and daycare directors, right? Because I have a client right now who says, I've been doing this, I used to do this, and I'm coming back into it, and the same things aren't working as they used to. So we're going to teach you all the hot news tips and strategies on how to get your foot in the door, and then what you do to sell your program, okay? So if you're ready to grow in 2019, I urge you to grab your seat now. Right now, the price is at $397, and we actually do have a payment option plan. So before the price goes up, it's going to be going up February 1st, y'all. So I urge you to get your tickets now. Grab your seat now before those prices go up. I don't want you to miss out, and I don't want you to have to pay more than you need to. So March 30th and 31st, Atlanta, East Coast, so excited, y'all, so excited. I cannot wait to share with you all the exact steps. Hey, Michelle, I'm so glad that you're joining in. I am finishing up right now, but you can catch the beginning on the replay. So make this week count. Don't wait. Grab your seat to the 100K Preschool Dance Blueprint Workshop. That is always a mouthful for me. But y'all, every client that I've worked with is getting amazing results. Some are crossing into that 100K club, right? It's crossing and surpassed, actually. And from just this one program. So if you could add in 2019, if you could add 50 new preschool students in your mobile program, 100 new preschool students in your mobile program, 250 new preschool students in your program, what would that do for you? What would that do for you? I think it could change a lot of things for you, for the better, right? For the better. So I want to show you, I want to walk with you hand in hand and take every step with you to make that happen. So join me in Atlanta, March 30th and 31st for the 100K Preschool Dance Blueprint Workshop. If you have questions, shoot me a message. I'm all about chatting with y'all. So send me a message and we will chat and get you all squared away. I'm going to leave you for now. Have a fantastic Monday. I can't wait till I talk to you tomorrow about your capacity to serve. So tomorrow's tip, all about capacity to serve. Talk to you then. Bye, friends. Bye.